I hope when you guys watch this, you enjoy how we're doing this outside for you guys. Just because,
all the ambiotic noise.
ambiotic, supersonic car wash noise.
Hi everyone!
Hey you guys, don't mind the moving cars.
We are coming back to go over our awesome challenge and a couple other things.
Yep, we are indeedy. So get excited for what's to come.
We're gonna start with story time.
With Rin, over to you.
Alright, story time. So my story this week is about how one time I was walking with one of my friends, and there was this cute old lady who was sitting in her driveway, just super cute, had white beautiful hair, and she was just sitting out there. And so my friend and I were like, let's go talk to her. So we went and said hi, and we're like, are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just waiting for someone. And we're like, oh, okay, well, do you want to wait inside? We'll help you inside. So we ended up putting her like in like the garage area. It was like kind of a planter area too. And my friend braided her hair, and my friend is like a model. Like, she's beautiful. And so the old woman like was like, oh, you have such beautiful blue eyes. And then she looked at me, and of course I was smiling like super big, and she looks at me, she's like, where are your eyes? And I was like, oh. And I couldn't stop laughing because I had to go like this. And then she was like, oh, they're beautiful too. Another funny story. I showed my grandma our videos, and if you look at us side to side, I'll just take on my glasses for a second. Like, this is as much as my eyes can go. So my grandma was watching. She said, look at their eyes. You can tell there's a difference. And I was like, yeah, there's a difference. I have like no eyes. And that's my story this week. Now it's time for our poems.
What? And I guess I'm going first today.
Yes.
This might sound kind of choppy, and it also might have some random music in the background, but why not? We're outside, let's be courageous. The first title I had for this poem was Purpose, and then I kind of named it We Live Our Lives. So you guys can choose which one you like better. But here it goes. You know, everyone tells you where to go. It's very much about what you'll say. It's where you live, not what you even know, not really asking you about the day. Without a thought, we may only exist, letting others tell us that we belong. So let's wake up. We don't have to subsist on leftovers from people who were wrong. No, we will rise again to have the joy of wind and rain with sun rolling up high. Expending all efforts so we employ the minds and wills to courage and to fly. We live our lives fully, it's our song. Listen to our rhythm and sing along.
Yeah. I like it. I know I say that every time, but this time I do like it again.
Thanks. I could barely read that, guys.
And now we have my poem. Okay, so I hope I read this right. It's mine, but I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I got the iambic pentameter on there right. So here we go. Sonata rhythm pulls throughout my life, twisting together, pushing not to fight, or severing away through time a knife, conveys the message, always use the light. I knock in search of doors in which worlds wake, for clouds of smoke cannot withhold my fire. Escape from pathless roads so full of fakes, The withered dome of darkness tall as spires. We play our countless wars, decked out in pairs, hoping the plans of the others are foiled. Time ticks away, leaving legacies fading flares, while people worry over growing cost of spoils. Baseball bats in the dusty park ringing. Perhaps could they know what they are singing? Yay!
Yeah, those are our poems, guys. If you liked it, like it. I think I messed up on mine, but Ren did a great job on hers.
Yay!
Yay!
I had fun. It took a while though.
Yeah.
Now we're doing the Facebook book club.
Yay!
Yes.
So as we're wrapping up for the new school year, it was one reason why I chose the book Wonder by R.J. Palacio. I hope you guys are still reading it. The cover is really pretty, the book version or the non. It just really changes your perspective on how people see things.
Yeah, there's this one scene where I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh man, that's so sad.
Yeah, there's lots of tones of sadness in there, but if you guys like watching the movie Inside Out, it's very similar to that. Sadness is okay. It is. So, I invite you guys to click on the link in the description below and join our Facebook book club and start reading with us.
I know I am.
I know we all should. And so now we're going on to the Poet Spotlight, which will be given by Ren.
Hey. Okay, so how can I not spotlight Shakespeare at this moment since we're doing sonnets? So I chose Shakespeare, and one thing that I think is interesting is that there are scholars who think that Shakespeare was just a face man. So the actual guy who wrote everything was like a baron, and Shakespeare was just this one guy who was hired to be the face of it because the baron didn't want to have everyone know that he was writing such interesting things. So I chose Sonnet 130 because it made me happy inside. Here it goes. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with faults compare. And that's the Poet Spotlight. I really enjoy it because the way that it kind of makes fun of all the other sonnets of the time. Like talking about the beauty of a woman. He's like, yeah, she's not that pretty, but I still like her. I like it.
Hey, yo! So we're segueing into the next portion or the next challenge for the next week, which is free verse.
Yay, I'm so excited.
Yep. And instead of going on the internet, I have a book called How to Write Poetry, The Ultimate Guide.
Nice.
Got it from the library. I'm just going to read its definition of free verse here. Okay, so free verse is poetry without form, without rhyme or meter, and it requires the same kind of attention to detail in order to work well as regular poems. Free verse is not just carelessly written verse. It succeeds when it carefully evades or approximates patterns. And today, this is the most common type of poem out there, actually. People don't write with forms, they write without forms.
Formless.
So that's what we're doing, guys. Basically, we're gonna do like whatever.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be kind of like going from sonnets to free verse. It's like, okay, yeah.
Freedom.
Yay.
Not restrictive at all.
I like it.
It'll be nice.
Hope you guys join us. I hope you guys share your sonnets below. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.